It's the MacTools U.S. Nationals presented by Lucas Oil. One of the great moments of this event was at Cackle Fest. Yeah, that's when the older cars, the nostalgia cars, fire up the motors, and it just sounds great because they're all going at once. Earlier, Dave Reef caught up with the father-son duo in Pro Stock Motorcycle.
I can only imagine how cool it would be to be a pro stock motorcycle racer like Hector Arana and make his 19th Indy, only to have his son, Hector Arana Jr., make his first start. Hector, how cool a moment is this for you?
I'll tell you what, it's awesome to have my son over here competing against me and against the class. I remember, actually, this was the first event.
Your first event, yeah?
Okay, that I ever showed up, and then we brought him over here. And I believe he was like a year and 6 months. And Dave, let me tell you what happened. We had a problem with the starter. So I took it apart and I laid my bolts and nuts on the side. Well, this is next to the battery. You know how the battery get corrosion?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to put it back together. I can't find this nut. Gone, missing. I looked everywhere, right? So Grace, have you seen the nut? She goes, well, let me check on Hector. So sure enough, we checked on Hector, checked on nothing, clean. Well, I went around, asked someone, I found one, put it all back together. And about 4 hours later, Grace goes, here's your nut. It was shiny, clean, I'm telling you.
And some people say that the seeds get planted courtesy of their father. You just started stealing pieces one part at a time.
That's right.
What does it mean for you to be here and doing it with your father?
It means the world to me. The U.S. Nationals, everybody talks about it's the most prestigious race of the year. So I'm just really excited to be racing here and putting the show on for the fans.
Is it as much as overwhelming as you thought it might be? I mean, you've grown up with it. You know of the significance of this race, but to participate in it, is it overwhelming?
It is overwhelming, but I'm trying to not let that get to me. We've tested here numerous of times, so I know the track, and I'm just going to go out there like I did in Brainerd.
Of course, why do they test here? That's because they live nearby here. But I remember coming down to Miami, Florida, and seeing you in 1998. Hector was about up to my hip. His sister even shorter. You've come a long way. How proud are you?
I'm really blessed to be here, and the biggest thing is Forrest never gave up on me. Forrest, Lucas, and the company always stayed behind us and supported us because we were doing pretty good. We had a section we did great a period of time, and then there was another period of time that it was hard, barely qualifying. I mean, I remember a whole bunch of runs or events not qualifying, and things change when you don't qualify. I mean, the fans don't come look for you anymore. Even though the riders in the races, they're different. I guess they are busy still working in that program. Sure. They got to keep up, so sure. They're not going to bother with you, you know. Things was different, and now to be running well, qualifying well, winning the championship, winning races, it's an awesome feeling.
And don't forget about winning the MacTools U.S. Nationals. You did that in 2009 when you beat Michael Phillips. You know, all season long, first-year people compete for the Auto Club Rookie of the Year title. And all season long, we watched a pro stock guy by the name of Vincent Nobile really put a stranglehold on it, courtesy of 2 wins, 5 final rounds. But take a look at the #1 qualifiers that young Hector Arana Jr. has put up. He's winning more rounds. How close are you to feeling like, hey, don't be giving this thing to Vincent so quick?
Oh, you know, we got this bike running good. We got all the bugs worked out of it, and I'm starting to ride good because I just started in Gainesville. That was, I mean, I had 5 passes under me, maybe, when I went to Gainesville. So that was my 5th run down the track. And I'm just now starting to get comfortable. I'm not nervous when I sit on the bike anymore. I can eat breakfast in the morning before I ride it.
That's always key, yes.
And as you guys can see, I went to the finals in Brainerd, and now that I know how to get there to the finals, I know my way there. I believe the wins are going to start to come.
Yeah, rip off a couple of wins. It could make that rookie battle wide open. It is worth noting, by the way, there is a little rivalry in that Rookie of the Year contest, too. It seems to me that your girlfriend's name is Nicole.
Nobile.
Nobile, right?
That's right.
How easy has that been to deal with?
Oh, it's easy. I mean, me and Vincent, we're good friends as well, and my girlfriend Nicole, and I hang out with their family. It's an awesome family, and there's no rivalry there. If he wins, I'm happy for him. If I win, he's happy for me, and we want the competition because it makes it interesting. It makes it fun. When you just get it handed to you and it comes easy, it's not as fun.
I got a question. I just want to know when it's time to vote, who's you going to vote for?
You know what? Conveniently, she's not here to ask that question, too. Okay, she's right over there. But, hey, listen, guys, like I said, I can only imagine what it would be like to be a father-son competing the MacTools U.S. Nationals. Have a good, safe day.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.